Hi guys, it's PJ. PJ's Remedies. How do you like that name? Should be the name of my new blog, PJ's Remedies. I wanted apothecary, but a lot of people don't know what that means. So we'll have to simplify a little bit, and we'll call it PJ's Apothecary, but we'll changed it to PJ's Remedies. At any rate, I am a nutrition consultant. I have been helping people get off of pharmaceuticals and overcome sickness and disease for nearly 30 years, naturally, including myself. I was diagnosed with lupus. I was in my 30s, I couldn't overcome the common cold. I was sick last week, people, and I'm here, not sick. My immune system works now. Isn't that incredible? For who do you know out there with lupus in their 50s who are functioning well? You don't, unless they did it naturally. And that's what I've helped people do. Overcome sickness and disease and prevent sickness and disease naturally for nearly 30 years. I do have a couple of certifications in wellness and health, and I also have a certification in kinesiology, which I haven't used in a long, long time. But I have a doctor who does. My holistic doctor uses kinesiology a lot, and it works quite well. I've been known as hot and healthy grandma here in the Valley. I think I want to play off that a little, because there's a lot to be said about taking, in regards to taking good care of our bodies. And as we age, we do not have to be victims to sickness and disease. And I'm living proof. So what I'm doing here today is introducing to the Valley of Las Vegas, but to the world at large, the benefits, the effects, the legalities of CBD. CBD is cannabidiol. CBD is being researched by a lot of people with different things like stress, PTSD, which is how I ended up becoming a medical marijuana patient, was for PTSD, and bipolar disorder and ADHD. Triple threat. Any one of those has put a lot of people into the loony bin. But at any rate, I have functioned pretty well over the years, naturally, without pharmaceuticals, and I love helping other people do the same. And medical marijuana made sense. But there are people who can't, who won't get high, who can't, they don't, they are tested at work, they will get in trouble if they had it in their system at their jobs. So, what do we do for them? CBD. Cannabidiol is a legal constituent of the hemp plant. It's not marijuana. Doesn't even have THC. Has no psychoactivity at all. Has no side effects. No lethal overdose. It's healthy for you. It's so good for you that your body has receptors for it. Excuse me. Yes, I drink alkalized water. That's part of my health regimen. Alkalized body is a healthy body. And did you know that a Nobel Prize was given in 1934, I believe, 37, right around there, stating that in an acidic body is where cancer can proliferate and run wild. In an alkalized body, it can't. So I stay alkalized, keep cancers away. Since I am overcoming these tumors in my throat, and they are cancer-free and they are shrinking as we speak, naturally, without going under the knife, and without pharmaceuticals. I've been using far infrared laser light therapy. I should say my holistic doctor has been. I call him the miracle worker. He's been my doctor for 18 years. He helped me rebuild my immune system when I was diagnosed with lupus, and he's helping me now. So CBD has been researched, like I said, for people who have PTSD, stress, anxiety issues, neurological disorders of just about any kind. They're finding CBDs are very beneficial for. Arthritis, nausea, overweight, inflammation, cancer. There's so many different modalities and different ailments in the body that CBDs can help and can aid. There's a very high medical need for CBDs. And legally, we're not allowed to make claims, but our own government did sell the 507 patent to a pharmaceutical company in the United Kingdom, in London. GW Pharmaceuticals, and in that patent, the research showed that CBDs were being featured as treatment for neurological disorders, for neurodegenerative disorders, and as an anti-inflammatory. So we're not allowed to say what it does, but look up the 507 patent yourself and do a little research. They're selling a product now that they're making from this patent called Epidiolex. It's supposed to be 98% CBD. This company, by the way, has already had a CBD product on the market for MS in 24 countries called Sativex. So there are obviously medical benefits if it could be sold to a pharmaceutical industry and patented. Even though they're keeping it criminal to us, right? We can't grow hemp here in the States and have it go over state lines, but you can import it from other countries, and heaven forbid we should put our own farmers to work. And then the hemp that's imported we can ship over state lines and make products here in the States with. CBD's, like I said, it's a key ingredient in cannabis, and there's growing evidence medically of its benefits and of its effects in the body. Minimal side effects, no psychoactivity, and guess what? It even reduces the negative effects of THC for those who do partake. The sleep-inducing effect of THC can be minimized by higher CBD intake. Things like the paranoia that people get from THC can be minimized and reduced by a higher CBD content. But the plants aren't being grown that way for obvious reasons. So we do need a little more CBD. And there's no lethal overdose either. It's great that it counteracts negative side effects of THC, but it's also great that it goes into the body and is used and absorbed and recognized, because we have receptors that communicate with this constituent. So I wanted to introduce you to Original 420 brand. It's CBD e-liquid, vaping with a purpose. So Original 420 brand, I was telling you about our e-juice that's made with organic hemp CBDs formulated in organic VG. It's a big deal. 1% of manufacturers will spend the extra money to make sure that you're not vaping Monsanto GMOs. Original 420 brand pays 5 times extra for our CBDs to be formulated in organic VG. So this is a big deal to someone like me who's a nutritionist, to someone who's having health issues, to those who are trying to supplement healthy. They want it in a healthy formula. So we put our stated levels in writing. We provide COAs. All of our products have certificates of analysis from SC Labs in Northern California, and we have set up everything in our state-of-the-art manufacturing plant to be the highest standards in the industry. So they're manufactured, they're packaged under these best practices standards, and we want to make sure that you're getting not just a product that's good now, but that we're going to be in line with all the regulations as they hand them down, which seems to be on bi-weekly. They change labeling issues, they change formulation issues, they change all sorts of things on us. So we're going to make sure that you always have the highest quality yet affordable products in the industry, vaping and the adult recreational industry. So we're committed to making sure that Original 420 brand products use the finest ingredients, and we're committed to making high-end vape juice, high-end products for the customers and for the patients. As you research and find out the benefits of CBD, you're going to see that people are using them for everything from inflammation and pain to even schizophrenia. I know a guy in San Jose who his mother had to go everywhere with him. 40 years old. He couldn't function. Now he's vaping CBDs and he can go out and take care of his business, and he can go and do the things he needs to do. So if you know someone who's dealing with what I call the silent, invisible sicknesses, any kind of psychosis, they may enjoy vaping CBDs, and Original 420 brand CBDs are the most honest formula. I wanted to talk to you about Guerrilla Radio Smoke Shop. And I want to talk specifically to Guerrilla Radio. You gotta keep that in there. Guerrilla Radio, smoke shop, potheads. Okay? CBD vape juice is not for getting high. It's for those who can't, won't, and don't get high that need the medicinal aspects of the hemp plant, the cannabis plant. The anti-inflammation, the anti-pain, the anti-anxiety, anti-tumor, antipsychotic effects of CBD in the cannabis plant are grown in the hemp plant, not the marijuana plant. So you're not going to feel anything. You should feel what I call the absence of everything. It takes the edge off. It's relief. It's relaxation. It's not high. Okay, you don't get high off CBDs. If you vape CBDs and you feel something, you know that it's either synthetic, that it has too high of a THC content, or they're manufacturing with something else in it. And you'll want to be very, very careful. You should not feel CBDs. Excuse me. So now I wanted to address also other smoke and vape shops in the valley here. Again, I mentioned that hemp grown in the U.S. cannot be shipped over state lines. But we do know that hemp imported from other countries can be shipped over state lines, and that's how we've gotten Original 420 brands state to state and coast to coast. And the flavors that are selling are
I've seen some that looks just like this kind of.
The smoke shops here in Las Vegas need to wake up. There are patients, there are customers that are looking for this product. They're looking for the help that it provides, the relief, the relaxation. You could be leaving money on the table, not helping these people feel better with a product that's healthier for them than what you've already got in your shops. It's not illegal, and even our branding, Original 420 brand, doesn't need to be a stigma. Original 420 brand is just a lifestyle. It just is relaxing. It's liberty. It's freedom. It's a lifestyle of living the way you want to live for yourself. It doesn't have to mean marijuana. It's a lifestyle, and that's how we got it trademarked, actually, by the way, is by proving that it was 420 is not specifically a marijuana term. It's a term that means a lifestyle of relaxation and freedom. So let's talk about Original 420 brands flavors. We've narrowed it down to 5 flavors. We had 12, narrowed it down to 7, and now we've got it down to the best-selling 5. Cookie Monster Kush, oh my gosh, so delicious. It's one of my favorites. It's a bestseller, and it's like a cinnamon raisin cookie, oatmeal cinnamon raisin cookie. People love it, delicious. Morning Bowl, which is the one I have here. I can't blow your smoke cloud. It fizzled out. But at any rate, we have Melon Burst Kush, Strawberry Kiwi Kush, Mint Sativa, and the Morning Bowl. So all of these flavors are doing real well all over the country, and they're delicious. They provide the relief, the relaxation without any GMO Monsanto glycerin. I wanted to present to the smoke shops here in Las Vegas an opportunity to just get some 50 bottles in and see how it does. If you're a vape shop and you're not selling CBDs yet, you'll want to make sure you email me, get me your email address so that I can get you the information and some articles on the legalities, why they are legal, why they are beneficial, why it's important that you provide these for your customers in the vape shops in the Las Vegas Valley. There's an opportunity to put all the beautiful logoed swag in your shop. You get an LED light display, you get posters, you get t-shirt, you get the stickers to give out, the menus for the counter. It's all kinds of beautiful marketing swag that you could put. We give you into the shop with your first order. So it's only $500. That gives you 50 bottles, a few of each to sell. It's going to be 0s, 3 nicotine, and 6 nicotine levels. People who vape CBDs are 50% more successful quitting cigarettes. Because we have addiction receptors in the brain that get satisfied by CBD, somebody who vapes, say, a 6 nicotine of regular e-juice does just fine on our 6 nicotine level. A 12 uses our 6, a 6 uses our 3. And I know a couple people who have gone down from our 3 nicotine to even 0 now. They don't even ingest nicotine anymore. They're just getting the effects of CBD. Literally now it's just a health juice. The neuroprotective qualities of CBD are very interesting. I want to do more segments where I'm going to specifically narrow in on why and how the neurological system is affected by CBDs. The neurological pathways can be actually healed, and processes that need to be slowed down for balance in the brain. Fascinating stuff how this works in the brain. I'm going to be spending some time educating on just that aspect, the neurological degenerative reversal that CBDs have been documented in research to do. They're the antioxidant qualities of CBD. We can go over those. There's a lot to be learned about CBD, and everybody's still researching a lot. But the thing we need to wake up to here in Las Vegas Valley is that we don't need to be afraid of them, and that the smoke shop and the vape shops here in Las Vegas need to be aware that they're not servicing the full community and that they're leaving money on the table. Because CBDs is a wonderful opportunity to make money. And there's a lot of people who really want them and need them. So that being said, let's talk about our educational resources. I can be emailed at pj@original420brand.com. My phone number is 702-338-7870. Call me if you have any questions about CBD. Email me, and I'll be glad to email you articles, research, the CBD education piece you see I have here, the stated guarantee that we put in writing. What you want to look for in a CBD formula is right here on this sheet, people. You want to make sure that it's non-GMO. You want to make sure that it's the standards of CBD levels are the minimum that you put on, measured by actual CBD that you put on the label. So a big shout out here to Felix and Mark at Guerrilla Radio Smoke Shop. That's where we are today. And I introduced them give them a shout out because they've been here in the Valley for 7 years and they're servicing the community. If you're not a vapor, don't worry. If you'd like to try the CBDs, you can become a vapor like me. I never vaped before. I wasn't a smoker. I didn't go from cigarettes to vaping and then from vaping to vaping CBDs. I learned about this product. I tried them. I used them because I felt the effects. I really feel them with anxiety. That's how I can tell I'm getting an effect from it. Especially when I use my green medicine. When I use marijuana as medicine, there's effects of the marijuana that I can feel reduced, like my brain spinning sometimes, or when the effects of THC are making me too sleepy, things like that. Those are good times when I remember to vape. But also when I'm stressed out, when I'm panicking about something, I just take a second to relax, and the CBDs calm my mind, calm my brain, calm the anxiety, and really are relaxing and effective for that. Okay, so remember PJ with Original 420 brand CBD e-juice, and remember that Original 420 brand will be on THC products next year. So again, the email to remember is pj@original420brand.com. If you'd like to ask any questions, and just shoot me a text or give me a call at 702-338-7870. And don't forget, Gorilla Radio Smoke Shop, the #1 place for glass. And we're also want to give a shout out to Go Freak Media, where education is important.